guys, we are here at GDC and looking at another game from Crescent Moon, sitting down with Josh. This one is The Deer God.
Yeah, so The Deer God, it started off as an idea about how to do some interesting pixel art, but in 3D.
Yeah.
And obviously, as you can just tell by looking at it, one of the inspirations was Sorcerer's Butt.
Yeah.
I wanted to make the look a little bit different, using some of the similar style, but somehow I ended up with a deer running around the woods, which then turned into it being about a hunter that gets reincarnated as a deer. So it's kind of an interesting story, and you kind of have to redeem yourself through the course of the game to well, I can't tell the ending, but
yeah, don't tell the ending.
You have to redeem yourself through a
tale of redemption.
A tale of redemption and quests and shooting fireballs.
Wow, yeah, the lighting's rad.
And like, can't actually shoot fireballs at this stump.
Stump won't take no fireball.
But it's a weird game because it's like has RPG elements where you grow your antlers and they're like little power trees.
Oh.
So these are all different powers up here.
Yeah.
And you move your powers in, and then you can plant a vine.
Whoa. It's like Mario Brothers.
Yeah, so there are things like that in the game where you need to traverse a bigger area, so you plant some vines and things. Or you use this light thing to scare away spiders.
That is really cool. Man, this looks so rad.
So the game it's a survival roguelike, I guess. So you have to eat food to survive. Like I eat apples off the trees. And it's an endless game too, so you just keep running to the right if you want to.
But there is a story and stuff to complete.
Right, so it's all the terrain is generated randomly, so there might be a story block after a regular block.
Okay. Who's this guy?
Oh, okay, so this is an alpha, really old alpha, but
yeah. So
I've just learned dash.
Oh, nice.
There's a fox. Let's see if I can shoot him with fireballs. It's hard to kill. Okay, I'm not gonna try to kill you. Oh, he just died on spikes.
Oh, okay.
And then there's little puzzle things where you can unlock this. The game has a ton of different weird little things. It has these huge bosses that are inside caves. And tons of different items. We came up with some really bizarre item types for this game. Because you're a deer running around, so we're trying to think, well, what does a deer use as an item?
Yeah.
You know? Like one of the things is lavender helps you attract a mate.
Oh. So what happens when you mate?
Oh yeah, I gotta explain that. So when you mate, you have a baby, obviously. And your babies are your checkpoints.
Are you serious?
In the game. Yeah.
No way.
So when you die, you become your baby.
What?
Yep.
That's interesting. That's deep.
Yeah, it's pretty deep. And
okay, so you got to a little new terrain here.
Yeah, so the land just goes on pretty much forever, and there are like 6 different biomes. And then as you unlock your various powers and whatnot, oh shit!
Oh, you died.
As you unlock those powers, you will unlock different areas in the biomes as well. You'll be able to get deeper into caves, and it's almost Metroid style in that regard. Like you'll have different blocks that you can blow up and things.
Don't think we're gonna find any tonight.
We're back to the intro again. It shows you how you got reincarnated to a deer.
I've had enough.
You end up shooting this
Go
baby
to bed.
deer.
Staying
The
up?
deer god gets angry.
Gonna watch
and
the fire.
transforms you.
There's a lesson there.
There's a lesson, and you really don't want to do that.
Yeah.
It was an accident, but deer god still wasn't happy, so you had to
I have a shot at this one.
deal with it.
That is really cool.
So yeah, this game, this is the alpha version. The mobile version, it's already out on Steam. The mobile version should be out in the fall sometime.
Okay.
I'm thinking probably October-ish.
Okay, October.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
You don't
really
sound very sure of yourself.
Yeah, I don't really know yet because it's
Okay.
coming out on consoles first, and
Okay.
the
Humor.
Kickstarter stated that we
You
had
must
to.
redeem yourself for
do
the
something
brutal
first, yeah,
actions
so
you have
it's-
inflicted upon our
But people have
kind.
been excited about
You
it, so
must now
should be
feel
good on
what
mobile,
it
too. We just have
feels
figure out
like
the
to be
control
one of us.
situation.
So if
you
you're
do not-
super excited for this, you can get it on Steam right now. This
That's
moment.
right. You can
Okay.
get it on Steam,
And,
and it's out of early access, so it's a final game.
Final game.
Yep,
And then mobile people can look forward to it sometime in the fall.
that's right.
Awesome. Well, it looks really cool. Thanks a lot for showing it to us today.